Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I finally picked out my top 10 books that I want to read for 2020. Some of these are chunky ass books, but I'm here for them and I really want to read them. These are physical books that I have. I don't know if I'm going to do like a Kindle one. Let me know if you would like to see my top 10 Kindle books, and that would technically be like my 20 for 20 books. We will see. So the first one is one of my book of the month books from February 2018, and it's Kristin Hannah's The Great Alone. I know it's based in Alaska, about a girl who used to live there, and I live for books in Alaska, and I loved The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. It was moving, it was touching, so I have a feeling this is also going to be moving and touching. Next, I want to read Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinwell. It's a February 2017 book of the month book because Dee keeps asking me if I've read it, and it's not that long, so I don't see why I haven't read it. But lately I haven't really been into thrillers, but Dee is like, have you read it? Have you read it? Have you read it? And I haven't read it. So it's about a single mom. She goes on a night out, she meets a man, and then the guy is obviously her boss, her new boss. So it's interesting. It's supposed to be a thriller. We'll see. I feel like it's a little too short for a thriller, but who knows. And my last book of the month book is Gilded Wolves. It's a February 2019 book of the month. This is a about heist. A lot of people say it's similar to like Six of Crows, but I've also seen people say to don't compare it to Six of Crows, but it's really good in that same element that it's gripping and cool. So I'm excited. Why I haven't read it, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Next is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I bought this book as soon as it came out because I was so hyped. I love Leigh Bardugo, but I haven't had no time to read it because I'm trying to do this book. No, I'm trying to do this video for one particular show and genre. So this is why this has been on the back burner, because it doesn't fall into that category of the book, but I hope to read this soon. Hopefully once I'm done with that video, I can pick this up. This is about a secret society in Harvard or Yale. And I love anything Leigh Bardugo writes, and I love anything secret society. If you didn't know, I'm a huge conspiracy theory freak. Like, I live for that shit. So I'm excited for this one. Next is another one I found at the grocery store. I saw it and I was like, I need to grab this book. It is chunky because it's mass paperback, so it's like 754 pages. And it's Nas for A2. Don't mind my kids upstairs. They don't understand that it's recording time right now. So all I know is that this is set in, it's based on a car because that's the license plate. It's a 1938 Rolls Royce. So basically this man takes people on a joyride with the license plate Nas for A2, and it's very terrifying. This is, I guess, a horror book. And I don't really read horror, but I want to delve into it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts for Nas for A2. And I didn't want to watch the show because I want to read the book first. So this book is by John Nesbo. It's The Devil's Star. This is a thriller. It's based off a detective. He's trying to solve a murder, and he thinks it's a serial killer, and the victims are women, and they show up with like dismembered body parts and have like a star embedded in them. So like he brands them, that's his brand. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I love serial killer books, so I'm hoping I will enjoy this because thrillers lately have not been captivating me. So we will see. I haven't really heard anyone on BookTube really discuss John Nesbo or The Devil Star, and that's what drew me to this book, to like put it on my top 10, 20. Next is an arc that I received that I was supposed to read, Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. It has to do with dragons. I don't know much about it, but I am excited for it because it's dragons, and anything to do with dragons I love, because low-key I want to be mother of dragons. So yeah. Next is something that was sent to me that I requested because I love Sylvia Plath and I love poetry. And if you didn't know, I write poetry. And this is the Journal of Sylvia Plath, forwarded by Ted Hughes. And it has actual pictures of her. She was beautiful. And I am excited to, you know, read this and delve into her mind. So it goes from her college journals, and then when she lived in Boston and England, but her England passages are a little bit smaller than her Cambridge journals and her Smith College parts, but I'm excited. So this is only like 357 pages, and then it has a chronological timeline of her life, which I'm excited for because I love Sylvia Plath. And I thought, you know, it would be cool to like throw some nonfiction into my top 10. And the last two are really chunky. These two are in, I can't even talk. These two are in my TBR cart, and it's Jonathan Strange and Mr. Morrell. I know there's a show out. This book is hella chunky. It's like almost 900 pages. It's an epic tale of 19th century England, which y'all already know. Love. Okay, Bella. And it has to do with two different magicians. One is a teacher, one is the student or the pupil, and they're rivals, and they, you know, have to battle each other out. And The Crow, I'm here for it. Like, I love how the front is green and the side is blue, so that's really cool. And it's by Susanna Clark, so I can't wait to read that. And the next is another on my top 10, and it's The Stand by Stephen King. Thank you, Ashley, once again for this beautiful book. This book is also, this book is chunky. Like, I'm talking about 1,100 why can't I say it? Almost 1,200 pages. Almost 1,200 pages. I think if I accomplish this, I'm going to treat myself because this is a big book and it's so intimidating. So Ashley got it for me because when Eat the Contractors, we were talking about books when I used to work at the Royalty, and he was like, oh my god, if you love to read, you have to read The Stand. And I was like, oh, I've never read anything from Stephen King. He was like, what? He was like, you have to read The Stand. So it's basically about a plague, and you're struggling between good and evil, and one of the patients escapes the biological facility, and he has a super flu and he contaminates the world. So yeah, post-apocalyptic, wiping out the world, right up my alley. I did read something similar to this, but it wasn't like a flu strain. It was more like a vampire strain. It's called The Strain, by Guillermo del Toro. I read all 3 of the books. It was amazing, how the gist of virus spread like this. So I hope this gives me similar good vibes, because I ate those stories up, and this was before I started YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm so scared of this book. You guys have no idea how scared I am of this book, but it feels delicious. Like, it feels like something I'm going to enjoy. And I think there's like, I could have sworn there was a picture in here, but I guess not. There is not, so no pictures, but oh yeah, there is. There is pictures in the book. Those are my top 10. And then I don't know if I'm going to do a wrap up of like my top 10. Hopefully I can get through them. Well, if you've watched my previous videos, I had said that I want to read 25 books during my 1 month or longer recovery after my surgery. So maybe half of these can be read. I mean, cheer me on. Have some faith in me that at least I can get to at least my book of the month ones. Jo Nesbo, Fireborn, The Journal of Sylvia Plath, and Nos for A2. I mean, that would be freaking awesome if I'm able to accomplish that. We will see. So most likely this will be my TBR for the next couple of weeks, and I will let you know if my top 10, we will see. We will see. Hit like and subscribe. Bye.